It is that time, once again, my fellow Chibits, to bring all of you the what I will watch for the upcoming anime season. This time, for Winter of Anime 2020. It's gonna be weird saying 2020, and it's just weird we have entered into a whole new decade of anime, and as I released the other day on kind of looking back at the previous decade, the last decade, between 2010 and 2019, probably had some of the best anime that I have ever seen. And it's easily, in my personal opinion, really revolutionized what anime really is today. It's kind of brought anime into the mainstream. Anime is no longer looked as like a niche thing and people look down upon it. It's become popular, and it's just really interesting to me just to see how much anime has grown since 2010 to 2019, and now we're in 2020. We're opening up a whole new era of anime, and I'm very interested to see kind of what anime is going to be trending towards this new decade, because when you really think about it, when the last decade started, you had it to where SEO kind of, even if you don't like it, it set the norm for kind of, virtual reality anime to, I guess being transported to another world. It was a really big trendsetter. And then you also have Attack on Titan as well. There has been a lot of anime that really caused a major shift in what we got towards the end of the decade, and I'm so curious to see kind of what this decade has to offer. Will we get something from this upcoming anime season I'm looking at that could potentially set a trend for the rest of these 10 years for this upcoming decade? We'll see. We'll see. But for now, though, as always, I want to be going over the list. Anything I say I will watch or won't watch is subjective to change or subject to change. Basically, I might watch, I might not. But I want to be honest here. I have made a New Year's resolution to myself. The New Year's resolution I made to myself is to, at the very least, give every single show that I say I'm going to watch in this video a watch. And I am going to try my hardest to get a first impressions up of every single thing I watch. If I like or dislike it, I plan on putting a first impressions up for the said anime. The reason why I'm saying this is because I want to be more engaged with these anime, because I haven't reviewed and talked about as much anime as I used to in the past, and there's a lot of things behind the scenes that I don't talk about, and because of those reasons, it's kind of why I've dwindled in some anime I don't talk about. For instance, last season, Beastars, Vinland Saga, etc. I really need to get back and review those, get my final thoughts on, because it's amazing. They're amazing series, they're amazing anime, but, I just didn't get to finish them, and I really need to, and I know many are looking forward to stuff like this. And my New Year's resolution, and I'm saying it with this video since it's the opening video for the beginning of 2020 and this new decade, I plan on doing more reviews, and on top of that, giving better first impressions, like giving more first impressions on all of these shows that I'm looking at, basically, if I say I'm going to watch it, okay? I'm going to try. Once again, though, there is some series I might just not watch, but if I do watch it, I will put a first impressions up on it. I promise you that. I will definitely do that. So, with that out of the way, though, Happy New Year's, everybody. Let's begin. The link is in the description if you want to see it for yourself. Okay, so, to start off here, we have, let's see, Koisuri, what am I saying? Man, I'm already starting off with mess up to a title. Koisuru. Okay, Koisuru. Let's see, it's by, Doga. When she was little, Konohata promises a boy she meets at a campsite that they can find a galaxy together. When she enters high school, she joins the astronomy club, but that year, the astronomy club happened to combine with the geology club, making it the Astro Geo Club. This is going to be probably a moe blob, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a slice of life, comedy, school, moe blob. I had nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. But it doesn't seem like something that would probably interest me in terms of wanting to discuss and dissect it, so I'm probably going to skip Koisuru. But if I do decide to get around to watching the first episode, I will do first impressions of it. Darwin's Game. I've heard about this series. I've actually heard about this. I've heard someone tell me that I should actually, watch this. Action mystery shonen. The first episode's going to be an hour long. An unknowing pseudo is invited to try out a new mysterious mobile app game called Darwin's Game, but later realizes that he's in far more than he's bargained for when he finds out there's no way to quit the game. Okay, so it is the typical story of being transported inside of a video game. If you die in a video game, I'm assuming you die in real life, etc. It's the typical concept. However, this description really doesn't give anything to this at all. Like, this is such a bare bones description that this can describe almost any anime from the past decade. So, I can't really even judge this series because of that. So, because of how, I guess, blank the synopsis is to Darwin's Game, I will watch the first episode because I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. It did not give me any details whatsoever. So, yeah, look forward to that one. Doll's Front Line. Let's see here. It is a short form. I like short form. I don't typically review short form because they're really hard to make videos on because they're only like usually 3 minutes, sometimes 7 minutes, and it's really hard to kind of make a full-on discussion video of something that's just mainly meant to be comedy, which this one is comedy. There's no wrong if you like short form. I like mini short form anime, but it's kind of hard to, talk about short form. My Hero Academia Season 4, obviously, I'm going to continue reviewing it, so I don't really need to get that. Really good season, by the way. Uruma-kun. Ah, yes, this. Okay, so since it's here, let me talk about this. I know many have been looking forward to this because I really loved it when I first did my first impressions on it last season. I did watch up to, like, episode 9? Like, 9, yeah, it was 9 or 10, and it's good. I love the new characters, etc. that's been introduced, like this one right here, the one with the ears. I love her a lot. She's a great character, but, I need to finish catching up, and when I do, I'll put a video out on it, but I think before I do anything, I need to catch up on Vinland Saga before anything else. Like, so I'm gonna put Iruma to the side and get Vinland Saga out of the way, okay? So if you're wondering where Iruma is, Vinland Saga first. Ishizoku Reviewers. It is a web series, okay. Passion, first episode pre-screened, okay. Beauty truly is an eye of the beholder. From, elves to succubi to cyclopses and more, the Yoruno, gloss reviewers are here to rate the red light delights of all manners of monster girls. Wait a minute. Isn't this a really raunchy, manga? I believe I saw this in my Books A Million. I saw this. It had a really raunchy, elf on the cover. I wonder, is this what I think it is? The only thing they can never agree on which species are the hottest. I believe this is what I think it is. You know what? I've always looked at the cover. I think this is. I believe this is what I saw in my Books A Million. And I've always kind of been interested. So yeah, sure. I'll definitely give a first impressions on this and look into this because I'm kind of interested. It definitely has piqued my interest because I don't really know if it's what I think it is, but it seems like it might be funny. So sure, I'll go with it. We might have a Monster Musume, on our hands because of this. Fate Grand Order, yes, I have yet to start Fate Grand Order because, I have not played the mobile game, and this is apparently starting in Babylonia, so that's kind of hard to start something that's basically very far into Grand Order, so that's kind of why I haven't really watched Fate Grand Order, the anime that came out, because it's so far in the game that, I don't think I would even understand everything that's really going on, so that's one of the reasons why I haven't even started this, but I really should, because I have heard great things. We got Magica Record. Okay. This one I have heard about. I have heard about Magica Record, Maho Shoujo Madoka. Yes, you heard me right. This is what piques my interest, because it's funny to me that we opened up the last decade, basically, with Madoka Magica, which nobody really expected it to be like what it was. The twist and turn on episode 3 and all that. We now have a new Madoka Magica, and apparently this is based off of a, game or something from what I was looking into, but once again, it was engineered and created by Shaft, because Shaft technically owns the rights to Madoka Magica, because if I'm correct, Madoka Magica was an anime original when it came out, so it wasn't really based off of anything, and so technically the game was just what Shaft commissioned or whatever to be made, and so technically the story is still a part of, Madoka Magica, and it isn't something that's been diluted or whatever, so This might be really good because if you have watched the series and also the movie, the third movie that came out, you'll know that there's like different alternate dimensions, etc. And this is what I'm assuming this is. I don't really know where it's taking place, but I'm assuming it's either taking place in another dimension or it's going to be in another, like, let's say, time period completely separated from what happened with Monica. I'm very curious about that, but, yeah, this is something I'm definitely going to give a watch because, obviously, I love Monica Magica. I know many might not like it. I don't know how many of you guys really like it, but I like it. And I love the style of it. I love Shaft Studio. So, of course, I'm definitely giving it a watch. Rebirth. Based on a game broadcasted within the monthly Bushiroad TV. The series will revolve around a team of 12 high school students who love to play the trading card game Rebirth for You. Probably skipping. That doesn't seem like anything interesting for me. Yatu Gami. Or Yatu Gami. What am I saying? Yatu Game-chan or whatever. Second season. Oh yeah. It's this character. I remember seeing her a while ago. I never really got around to watching this, honestly. I really should watch this. How good is the series? Is the, Yatu Game, is it good? Is it bad? Let me know. I'm very curious about that, because I've never really watched the first season. ID Invaded. Let's see, action, drama, mystery, sci-fi, supernatural. It's anime original. Okay, that's interesting. Sakaido, a detective looking to solve the grisly murder of Kairu, a young girl, but solving this case is unlike any other as the world begins to twist and turn around Sakaido, challenging what he thinks and believes. That's a very vague description. Really doesn't, like, it's a detective series, obviously. He's like detective looking to solve a murder of someone, but it's just very bare bones. Once again, it's very much like the Darwin game description. So because of how vague it is, and it is anime original, it has potential because anime original usually do a good job. They're really unique. So sure, I'll give ID Invaded a shot. I'll definitely give that one a shot. Pet. Okay, I talked about Pet a while ago because I believe this was in my What I Will Watch like 2 seasons ago, or maybe last season, whatever, but I remember this popping up in a list, the live chart list I usually go to, like what I'm on right now, and this was there, but it never aired, and now it seems like it's going to be airing, and I did say in the past I would watch it because it looked really freaking good. Let me remind myself what it's about. There are people who can get into people's minds to control their memories. This power is used to eradicate mysteries in cases or worse, to assassinate. The potential of the said powers is strong enough that it is able to destroy people's minds, however, can backfire and eat up their own heart. To counter it, chains are used to lock and protect each other's weak and dangerous hearts. Okay, so yeah, it definitely seems like something I would like, because it's mystery, psychological, seinen, supernatural. That seems like it'd be good. The only problem I see here, though, is it's on Amazon Prime, and you know how I feel about that, so that's like, ugh. But, yeah, so sure, I'll give Pat a watch. That's definitely on my list, and like I said, I'm going to hold true to my resolution for the holiday, or, New Year's resolution. I plan on anything I truly do say I'm going to watch, I'm going to put our first impressions out on. Izokin Niwa. Let's see, what is this? Science Saru, Comedy School Slice of Life. I like the art style of this right here. Asakusa Midori, wants to create an anime, but so is it like Bakuman? Or, Shirobako. Yeah, Shirobako, that's the name. But she's too disheartened to make that first step by herself. By pure chance, she meets Mizusaki, an up-and-coming, security dreaming of becoming, an up-and-coming person wanting to become an anime. I misread that completely, my bad. Together with Midori's money-loving best friend, Kanamori, the energetic trio slowly works towards making their ultimate world a reality. So basically, they're making an anime. That's pretty much what this is about. It's making an anime, coming together. That seems like it'd be a very thought-provoking and educational anime. Probably really enjoyable. I'm on the fence with that. I'm not going to say a yay or nay to that. I'm on the fence. I'll come back to that later when it does come out. If I do decide to watch it, once again, I'll do a first impressions. But for now, I'll be on the fence with it. I'll see kind of how, everything goes down and people tell me I should watch it. Maru. Short form, not interested in the hamster, so no skip. Short form, Heya Camp, Is this a continuation? She looks very familiar. She looks very familiar. Isn't she from that camp anime? I mean, obviously it's called Hey a Camp. But I don't remember it being a short form. Was it a short form? She looks exactly identical. Well, anyways, I want to skip short form. Babylon. Oh, yes, that's so good. Babylon was good. I remember watching the first, like, 4 episodes. That was really good. That was a really freaking good... That was a good show. Like, honestly, underrated, honestly, from last season. I need to really catch up. This is a good show. This is a really good show. Like, I can't recommend it enough. Fantasy Star Online, never watched the beginning episode, so skip. Muranase Satan, let's see. Comedy School, Satan Academy, a school full of animals where, thanks to population decline, there are fewer humans than any other creature. Mazama, an animal hater, and the only human male in his class, falls in love with Hino, the only female human. The moment he lays eyes on her, it should be on her, not eyes her. Oh, no, when he lays, yeah. The moment he lays eyes her. There is a grammar mess up. Okay, I mean, yes, I've been making a lot of grammar mess ups in this video, but still, I mean, like, the moment he lays eyes her. Come on now. Anyways, however, he soon finds himself entangled with various other creatures after he reluctantly joins the pack of Lanka the wolf, the only other members of her pack. So this seems to be more of just a fun, feel-good show. This most likely is going to be a very fan favorite for this season. I can definitely sense it. But it's probably not something I'm going to review and probably not going to watch, probably until at a later date. But this does seem like this is probably going to be a very standout and lovable show just because of the context of it. This just seems like that feel-good show of the anime season. Natsu, oh, let me go down. Natsu Nagu. Studio to be decided, drama slice of life, or anime original. Oh, it's short. Story follows the coming of age of Natsuna, a college student in Tokyo who goes to Kumamoto after losing contact with a friend after the 2016 earthquake. See, that sounds good. That sounds really interesting, but it's a short form. See, that's my problem. I like short form. It's not that I'm hating on short form. There's nothing wrong with it. It's hard to talk about. And there's usually some things that really have some good story behind it, context and stuff. Like, it's so good, but you wish it was longer. And it's like a Sekai Quartet. I love a Sekai Quartet. I think it's actually airing this season, if I remember correctly. But it's like a Sekai Quartet. I love a Sekai Quartet. It sucks that it's so short. I wish it was longer, because it could be so amazing if it was. But I'm going to probably skip this, but this is probably going to be good. La La Coco. This looks like a big old skip. Diamond Ace. Oh, I need to catch up. This is so good, too. See, Domino Ace is good, too. This is a good series. I know I said it last season. I need to continue catching up. This is a fantastic sports anime. I forgot to mention that in the last decade look back. Oh, I am upset with myself. I forgot to mention Ace of Diamond. Oh, I'm disgusted with myself. I forgot that? Ooh, I'm angry at myself. Ooh, I am really angry. I forgot to mention that. That's not good. Okay, anyways, Breakers. Okay, what in the world? Oh, they have disability. Ooh, okay, this seems like it'll be original. Sport. Oh, this seems like 4 episodes. Doesn't say what it is, if it's short form or not, but this seems interesting. Humans have the power to release their potential under various conditions. Those who break through the wall name the limit. That is a para-athlete. Boys and girls who meet heretic sports scientist. Naruto got hints from Naruto as a para-athlete, a hot story that grows by opening the door to potential. Honestly, that sounds inspiring. That sounds really inspiring. This sounds like a really inspiring show. I might give that a shot. I might. That seems very inspiring. It just depends if it's short form or not, so I'm not going to say yes or no to it. It just depends if it's short form, etc., but this does seem like something I would enjoy. Majutsushi. Let's see. Studio Dean. 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 After this right here, this right down here, you probably can't see it, but ooh, I'll talk about it in a second. Majutsushi, a sorcerer who was once the top student of the famous Tower of Fame, now spends his entire his time chasing around his hopeless clients as a moneylender, at least until his client comes up with a plan to make money. This seems like that typical fantasy story that could be garbage, but also enjoyable. That's what this looks like. Sure. I'll give it a shot. Sure. I'll give Majutsushi a shot. This probably will be interesting, so sure. Okay, we are finally at this. Natsu no Taizai. So, yeah, the anime. Just straight up garbage. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna let you look at this clip, okay? I can't play the audio for obvious reasons, because copyright, etc., but just look at this abomination. This is legit from the latest episode that came out last week for, Christmas week. This is legit footage of Taizai, and not just any episode. One of the most iconic moments of the manga, at least for me, is Escanor versus Meliodas. It's a big moment. It's a really big moment because it demonstrates how strong Meliodas is, but also Escanor, and just look at what they did. They destroyed everything. The animation art, dude, like, it's bad. It's bad. Like, it's really bad. And so, that says enough about how I feel about the anime. I mean, I've always kind of not been a big fan of the anime because Season 1 wasn't perfect. It was better than what we have now, but Season 1 was not perfect, and it did cut over a lot of details, or cut out details that needed to be there. Season 2 started really showing a rapid decline in comparison of Season 1, and then 3, ooh, no. So, yeah, it's straight up, it's a failure, in my opinion, and shifting studios from A1 to Studio Dean didn't help either, and Studio Dean really messed this one up. So, yeah, that's never going to be picked up ever again by me. Aru no Sora did not start it, so skip. Radiant, haven't even started Season 1, so skip. This one. I see this one. Okay, so this one, I've been looking forward to. I heard about this one. Basically, from what I understood, is this character right here. She's, like, transported into a game, and her stats are so absurdly large. Like, okay, wait, back up here. If you like Rising of the Shield Hero, Nafumi, you're probably gonna like this, because if you're like a tank main and a gamer, etc., you're probably gonna like this, because the main character, actually, I think it's a her. Yeah, it's a her. Basically, she is defensive. She builds all her stats into vitality, tankiness, etc. And because of that, she literally can't walk and move very fast. But she's so tanky and takes no damage that she's just this immovable object, this wall. And it's hilarious from what I heard. So I definitely want to watch this. This is definitely going to get watched. I'm excited to watch this because it seemed hilarious when I was reading the description the other day. Number 24. What is this about? Anime original. It's a rugby anime. Not the biggest fan of rugby, I'm going to be honest with you. It might be good. It's anime original. It depends. I'll be on the fence on that one. ReZero. Yes, the director's cut of ReZero. So to kind of clarify here, if this is your first time hearing about ReZero, basically, and wondering what's going on here. Is this Season 2? This isn't Season 2. Season 2 is coming out next season. But this is a director's cut of ReZero. This right here basically will be adding more content to the anime that the original airing of ReZero did not do. So there probably will be maybe a few scenes here and there added, and the episodes are being compiled to be an hour long, coming out each individual week. So for instance, let's say it aired on Monday this week or this past week, and then it's going to air Monday next week, etc. until ReZero Season 2 comes out. And since all of the episodes are going to be 1 hour long, basically the entirety of Season 1 will be shown with 1 hour episodes each week until Season 2 officially airs. So if you kind of want to be refreshed and reminded about ReZero, kind of understand the story, and also have new scenes added alongside of it, then watch this director's cut. It's the best time to watch it, even if you haven't watched ReZero. It's probably the best time to watch ReZero right now, because you can get into the series now and watch the definitive edition and also get reminded. So I'm definitely going to be watching the director's cut. I know the first episode technically already came out like the other day. I need to watch it. I don't know if they added anything new, but I am excited. Kute Dragons. Man, she, thick. Okay, anyways, action fantasy seinen. Oh, Polygon. This is CGI, ain't it? This is straight up CGI. Polygon is known for CGI. All episodes premiere at once on Netflix in Japan. Oh, it's Netflix. Probably gonna skip just because of that. Okay, skipping. Plunderer. Yes, I've heard things about Plunderer as well. I've heard that this is a really good freaking series. So, I'm not gonna read this description because I want to go into it surprised. I see Plunderer, so I'm assuming stealing things, plundering tombs, etc. But I've heard good things about this, so I'll give the first episode a watch and first impressions just to see how it is, because I've been told that this is a pretty good series. So we'll see. We'll see how it is. And I want to go in blind because I have heard that I should, watch it or whatever. So there you go. Yes. Anime of the season. Anime of the decade right here. We got Egg Car. Just joking. No, I'm skipping that. Go-Go Adams. Leftover. Short form. Skip. Wait, what? Neko Para? I mean, I know there was like an OVA or something. Wait, we're getting the TV series of Neko Para? I never fully played the games, don't get me wrong. I know about the games. Neko Para is... Huh? Okay, sure. I'll watch the first episode, sure. Sure. Show by Rock, Skip... Infinite, Dendrogram. I think I just butchered that. Light novel. Another VR MMO game, a series. So it's the typical, nearly 2 years later, soon to be college freshman. Finally able to buy a copy of the game and start playing. Let's see. He discovers the encounter in this game world known for incredibly realism and infinite possibilities. So it's a very realistic game. Sure, I'll check it out, because I love myself some VR MMO anime and isekai, so sure, I'll give it a shot. Hatana Illusion. Children's Playground Entertainment. Ecchi Roman. There's a lot of ecchi this season. Fresh in his first year of high school, Shiranu Makoto came to Tokyo to seek an apprenticeship under his parents' acquaintance, world-famous illusionist. Ever since watching a performance, Makoto always wanted to be an illusionist. The couple's daughter, Kana, was also a childhood friend. To concern. Man, they're giving a big description. However, as much as welcome. So they don't get along. There's some romance. So this is the romance. I'm on the fence on this one. I'll be on the fence. Hosaki Show Mystery. One night, a college student with a strong sense of justice, Seigi, saved a gorgeous foreigner, Richard, who was being harassed by some drunks. When Seigi found out that Richard was a jeweler, he asked her an appraisal on a ring with a shady history, one which his grandmother kept secret until she died. Appraisal revealed her past, truth, and desire. Sure, I'll give that a shot, too. Somali to Mori. I've heard about this. Like, someone showed me a picture on this, like, the other day, when, right before New Year's, and I was interested because the cover of this looks really good. Like, I really like this, like, this illustration of the show. First episode pre-screens, okay. The world is ruled by spirits, goblins, all manners of strange creatures. Human beings are persecuted to the very point of extinction. One day, a golem and a lone human girl meet. So it's a golem and a human... Oh, okay, that sounds interesting. This is a record of a pair, one member of a ruined race, the other a watchman of the forest. It tells their travels together and the bond between father and daughter. Oh, that sounds good. Sure, I'll give that a shot. That's probably skip. Comedy, music, seinen. It looks like the idols or whatever. Gonna skip. What is this? Chibaku. Comedy school. There's a lot of comedy this season. Hanako, are you there? Rumors about the school's 7 mysteries, one of which is Hanako, said to occupy the third stall of the third floor girls' bathroom in the old school building. Hanako grants any wish when summoned. Yashiro, an occult-loving high school girl who dreams of romance, ventures into this haunted bathroom, but the Hanako she meets there is nothing like she imagined. Hanako is a boy. Oh, it's a trap. It just seems like that'd be fun to watch. Doesn't seem like something to review, so I'm gonna skip. Zoid's Wild, I did not finish it, so I'm gonna have to skip this. Yokai Watch, and watch Yokai Watch. Wait, is that Railgun? Am I seeing Railgun? Is that Railgun? Is that freaking... That's freaking Railgun. That's freaking Railgun. That's freaking Railgun. That's Railgun. Okay. Third season of Railgun. I heard that Index Season 3 was done really bad. I did hear about that. I heard that Index Season 3 was awful. Like, awful. So I am kind of scared that my Railgun might be ruined, but I am excited as well because I really, honestly, I prefer Railgun over Index. I really do. Don't hate me on that. I know that's a big take that many might not like, but I do like Railgun over Index. So, I might check it out. Because I watched the other 2 seasons, and I really liked them. I really did like Railgun. We'll see. We'll see on that. Rike. What is this? I'm skipping this, obviously. Short form looks just... Yeah, skip. Rike, Zero G, Yukimura are 2 scientists that want to find out if love can be solved by a scientific theory. These 2 scientists also have feelings for each other and want to be able to solve their feelings through similar theoretical facts. With this perfect opportunity, scientists will attempt to solve the theory of the love they express for each other. Comedy romance. It seems like it'd be enjoyable, but probably gonna skip. 4th season of Haikyuu. Hey, it's coming out this season? Haikyuu? My voice got really high there. But, sure. Okay. I did not know my Haikyuu was returning this season. Sure. Obviously, I've reviewed the first 3 seasons, so I'm reviewing the 4th season. Okay, I'll go all for it. Oda, though, let me go back here. What is this? Oh, Studio Clown is doing this. Okay. One-of-a-kind samurai general reincarnated as a canine comedy. Oh, Nobunaga was reincarnated. Oof. Sounds like it'd be funny, but it just seems more, once again, something that just be cutesy and nothing that you can really kind of analyze and talk about. So, skip. Unless I am told I should give it a shot. Kabuki Cho. Sherlock. Oh, this is the leftover, so skip. Didn't even start that series. Runaway. Let's see. Drama School, Shonen Slice of Life. There is a lot of Slice of Life. There's a lot of stuff like that this season. Runaway starts with the story of Fujito, an aspiring fashion model and a daughter of a fledgling modeling agency. Ever since she was little, Chiyuki's dream was to be the star model of her dad's agency and perform at Paris Fashion Week. With great looks and a gifted environment, it seems like she was on the right track to fulfill her dream, but she soon found herself faced with a seemingly insurmountable wall when her height stopped growing at 158 centimeters. Too short to be a professional model. Oh my god. Oh my god. She complains about her height, and I'm sitting here at, 5'3", 5'4". Calm down. Just calm down. But, anyways, I don't know. I don't know about this fence. Card fight, never watched it, skip. This is leftover, skip. What do we got going on here? Boku no Tonari. Comedy Josei. School Slice of Life. Let's see, the story follows Seri, a high school student who tries to avoid strange people because he knows he will just end up being the straight man to their antics. Enter Kabuto, classmate who has Chuni syndrome and claims his eye patch still. Oh, what's this type of series? Everything about Hanadori students the need for a straight man to keep him in check, and sure enough, Koyuki is drawn in. So it's like Chuni. It's just trying to be Chuni. It's literally just trying to be Chuni. I'm not really the biggest fan of that type of genre, so skip. 22/7. Music. This looks interesting. This does look interesting. A1 Pictures can do a nasty, not bad, but a really good slice of life series. I give them a lot of crap for their shonen and whatever action series, but they can really do a good slice of life. Shaimu receives a letter notifying her that she's been chosen as a member of a brand new mysterious project. Summoned to a giant top-secret facility, she finds 7 other girls just as confused as she is. Once there, a major record label tells them the craziest thing. They're all been selected to form a new idol group. What's more, it's unlikely that any that the world has ever seen before. It'll probably be really good. It probably will, but I'll also put that on the fence for the time being, because there's quite a bit I'm already going to be tackling, and if I want to keep my New Year's resolution, I don't want to be overwhelmed. Kyoko, let's see, Brains Base. The anime premiered in 2019 on July 5th. Holy crap, that's a long time ago. Comedy, mystery, romance, shonen, supernatural. The 17-year-old Kotoko has a unique situation. When she was a child, she was kidnapped by spirits called yokai, and returned missing one leg and one eye. Also, our Full Metal Alchemist up in here. Since then, she has been able to communicate with otherworldly forces, both benevolent and dangerous. Kotoko is alone in her power until she learns that the crush she's watched from afar. Kuro has had his own encounter with yokai, as if being touched by the supernatural wasn't enough. Kuro's personal life is also in shambles. With their shared experience and understanding, Kotoko and Kuro form a partnership to deal with mysteries from ancient demons to the ghost of an idol. But for a girl who's used to dealing with spirits, winning love might prove to be a bigger challenge. It's one of those shows. Sure, fine. I'll give it a shot. We'll see. I'll give it one episode. I'll see. Pokemon 2019. I actually been wanting to watch Pokemon, this new Pokemon. I've actually really wanted to, because I heard some good things about it, so I should definitely catch up to this. Like, how many episodes are out? Oh, it's episode 8 is out. I definitely want to catch up. I heard some good things about it. Xenon Zard, I probably just butchered that. 8-bit, based on a game, the year 20XX. Humans called Concodes, an ultra-high performance AI called Concode. Our Codeman team up as buddies to compete in the card battle. Skip. Oh, whoa! Dodo Hidoro is this season. Huh! Well, now, that is a surprise. That is a big surprise. Studio Mappa. I've heard so much. Okay, so I have a little bit of a history with Dodo Hidoro. I have been sent the manga in the past by some of you guys, and I have peeked at it. It's a very gruesome, bloody series. Like, it's whoa. Yeah, I'll watch it. I don't know much about the story, but what I saw of it, it's interesting. So, sure. Yeah, I'll watch that. I've heard good things about that. ARP, I've already, let's see, music, skip, A3, season spring, skip, a Sekai Quartet, obviously gonna watch, because I like the first season, and we're gonna have, now Fumi added into it, so yeah, obviously, Bang Dream 3rd season, skip, and Hill and Good, skip. Okay. So that's pretty much the entirety of this list. So, there's a lot. And now, as I said, I really do plan on reviewing and at least doing a first impressions of everything I said I was going to watch. So, for instance, Darwin Game, I'm going to be doing, the Ishuzoku reviewers. I'll definitely do, Magica Record, ID Invade, I'm doing that, Pet. you know what, I might do the first episode of this. This seems really good, so sure, I'll do the first episode of Izo. And then we have, let's see here, I'm going down. We got this, Majut Sushi. I'll definitely give a first impressions of that. I'm on the fence on this one, but I might do one on that, depending if it's short form or not. Chihai Furu, oh yeah, that series is good. I've been watching the first season, that's pretty good. Yeah, this right here, given a first impressions, heard good things about. ReZero is really good. Fix still, but no, not watching that. Plunder, given first impressions on. Nakapara, first impressions. First impressions of this, because I like my trash anime. Don't know about that one right now. This one, yes. Maybe. Yes. Yes. I mean, there's quite a bit. Yes, yeah, there's a lot. There is a lot I'm doing. So yeah, sure. It's gonna be a busy season. I'm gonna try my best for all of you guys, because I don't want to disappoint you. I want to make sure, we start this year off right. Let's start this year off right. Let's do this right. But with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for supporting me constantly. Happy New Year's, everybody. I wish you a great year. And, cheers to a new decade of anime. And I love you guys. Be safe. Stay healthy. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. And if you want to get notified for whenever I upload a video, please click the bell icon down below. And with that, Chibi out.